June 1942. Dear Kitty, on Friday, June 12th, I woke up, and no wonder, it was my birthday. But of course, I was not allowed to get up at that hour, so I had to control my curiosity until 7:15. But then I could bear it no longer, and I went into the dining room where I received a warm welcome from Morty the cat. Soon after 7, I went to Mummy and Daddy, and then to the sitting room to undo my presents. The first to greet me was you, possibly the nicest of all. And then on the table, there were a bunch of flowers, some peonies, and a plant, and more arrived during the day. Among other things, I was given Camera Obscura, a party game, lots of sweets, chocolates, a brooch, a puzzle, and some money. Now I can buy Daisy Mountain Holiday. I can already tell we're going to be great friends. Yours, Anne.
soaking my pillow with my tears. I try to remember exactly what it is that I fear. Is it the passing of time or the love that I lack? Is it the memories that I made or the fact that I can't bring the past back? What is it that I'm afraid of? What do my eyes say I'm scared of? Is it the sun that sets but won't see the rise? Is it the hope that I have that always seems to die? Is it the frowns or is it that I will not get? Is it all what moves but not very fast? I think the thing I'm afraid of is me.
To teens, social media is everything. Everything that's posted on social media can change a teen's life. The sad part, it has the power to kill, and we give it that power. Another thing is that we give it the power to bully others. If you bully people on social media, that just proves that you don't have any confidence and you're willing to take others away. I wish we weren't so willing to be imprisoned by it.
Wednesday, the 8th of July, 1942. Dear Kitty, years seem to have passed between Sunday and now. So much has happened. It is just as if the whole world has been turned upside down. At 3 o'clock, somebody rang the front doorbell. I was lying lazily reading a book on the veranda in the sunshine, so I didn't hear. A bit later, Margot appeared at the door. She said that the SS had sent a call-up notice for Daddy. Mummy has gone to see Mr. Van Daan already. It was a great shock to me. A call-up. Everybody knows what that means. I picture concentration camps and lonely cells. Should we really allow him to be doomed to this? But of course he won't go, declared Margot. We waited together while Mummy went to the Van Daans to discuss whether we should move into our hiding place. The Van Daans are going with us, so we shall be 7 in all. Silence. We couldn't talk anymore. Thinking about Daddy, who little knew what was going on, was visiting some old people in the Jude's Invalide, waiting for Mummy, the heat, the suspense, it all made us very overawed and silent. Suddenly, the bell rang again. That's Harry, I said. Don't open the door. Margot held me back. But it was not necessary, as we heard Mummy and Mr. Van Daan downstairs talking to Harry. Then they came in and closed the door behind them. Each time the bell went, Margot or I had to creep softly down the steps to see who it was, and to make sure it wasn't Daddy, because we wouldn't open the door for anybody else. Margot and I were sent out of the room. Van Daan said that he wanted to talk to Mummy alone. When we were alone together in our bedroom, Margot told me that the call-up notice was not for Daddy, but for her. I was more frightened than ever, and I began to cry. Margot is 16. Would they really take girls at that age away alone? But thank goodness she won't go. Mummy said to herself, that must have been what Daddy was talking about when he would mention going into hiding. At 5 o'clock, Daddy finally arrived, and we phoned Mr. Koopis to ask if he would come around in the evening. Van Daan went to fetch Miep. Miep has been in the business with Daddy since 1933 and has become a very close friend. Likewise, her new husband, Hank. Miep came and took some shoes, dresses, coats, underwear, and stockings away in her bag, promising to return in the evening. Then silence fell in the house. Not one of us felt like eating anything. It was so hot and everything was very strange. At 11 o'clock, Miep and Hank Van Santen arrived. Once again, shoes, stockings, books, and underclothes disappeared into Miep's bag and Hank's deep pockets. And at 11:30, they too disappeared. I was dog-tired, and although I knew it would be my last night in my bed, I fell asleep immediately, and I didn't wake up until Mummy called for me at 5:30 the next morning. Luckily, it was not so hot as Sunday. Warm rain fell steadily all day. I had to wear heaps of clothing. It was as if we were going to the North Pole, the sole reason being able to take clothes with us. No Jew in our situation would have dreamed of going out with a suitcase of clothing. I had on 2 vests, 3 pairs of pants, a dress, and on top of that a skirt, jacket, summer coat, 2 pairs of stockings, lace-up shoes, woolly cap, scarf, and still more. I was nearly stifled before we even started, but no one inquired about that. Margot filled her satchel with school books, grabbed her bicycle, and rode off behind me into the unknown as far as I was concerned. You see, I still didn't know where our secret hiding place was to be, but at 7:30 the door closed behind us. Morning, my little cat was the only creature to whom I said farewell. She would have a good home with the neighbors. This was all written in the letter addressed to Mrs. Goudsmith. There were things lying on the table, stripped beds, all giving the impression that we had left helter-skelter. And we didn't care about impressions. We only wanted to get away, to escape, and arrive safely, nothing else. Yours, Anne.
Some say it's Jewish the weeping of the heart, while others say it's from keeping apart. For people who aren't Jewish, although it appears that Jewish depends a bit on tears, it's the laughter and not the weeping that helps them to survive, found on this hot keeping. The Mez people who do not live far from others, so they all know who they're laughing with are their brothers.
They say I'm not the average black girl because I'm so well spoken, poised, full of etiquette, a white man's token. You know, I remember my ex's mother telling me, I didn't know how I was gonna react when he brought home a black girl, but I like you because you talk so white. But since when do me talking white equate to me talking right? They say I'm not the average black girl. No, not the average black girl, because the pigment in my skin is just a shade darker than that black girl over there. You know that black girl over there, that black girl with the nappy hair, that black girl whose elbows can't skip a day without lotion, whose hearts and heads are filled up with self-hate and bottled up emotion. The cocoa brown girls who have to face society every day and be tough, because no matter how good she straightens her hair, her good is still not good enough. Well, see, luckily for me, I get a pass, because the melanin in my skin matches that brown paper bag. And my father, brother, and men that I date, pants still tag. And when I speak, my tongue pronounces every syllable, and the comb part down the middle of my hair is clearly visible. They say I'm not the average black girl because I speak with so much class, and not too much but just enough sass, and not too much but just enough pizzazz. And just a little bit of attitude, because you don't want to come off as one of those average black girls that come off as rude. You know, popping their gum and shaking their necks, yeah, because those black girls get like no respect. They say I'm not the average black girl because I corrected the teacher when he used the word conversate. Converse, the word is converse, and in case you didn't know, there are now 8, not 9 planets in the universe. And when you're watching your stocks move up and down, remember Oklahoma, it's a small town. The first Wall Street was a black Wall Street that mysteriously got burned down. They say I'm not the average black girl because I'm just so sensitive. You know that average black girl, she just gets mad and gets over it. But me, I have to let out my emotions. I have to cry. But all this discrimination, why? Yes, I'm tall. Yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm skinny. Yes, I'm bisexual. Yes, I have long hands, long feet, but what? Why does that matter? So no, I'm not the average black girl, but I can only aspire to be.
First they came for the boys, and I didn't speak out because I'm not a boy. Then they came for the African Americans, and I didn't speak out because I'm not African American. Then they came for the brown eyes, and I didn't speak out because I don't have brown eyes. And then they came for brunettes, and I didn't speak out because I'm not a brunette. And then they came for me, and I didn't, and there was no one left to speak out for me.
Sunday, the 12th of February, 1944. Dear Kitty, since Saturday, the sun is shining, the sky is a deep blue, there is a lovely breeze, and I'm longing, so longing for everything, to talk, for freedom, for friends, to be alone, and I do so long to cry. I feel as if I'm going to burst, and I know that it would get better with crying, but I can't. I'm restless. I go from one room to the other, breathe through the crack of a closed window, feel my heart beating as if it's saying, can't you satisfy my longings at last? I believe that it is spring within me. I feel that spring is awakening. I feel it in my whole body and soul. It is an effort to have to behave normally. I feel so utterly confused. I don't know what to read, what to write, what to do. I only know that I'm longing. Yours, Anne.
The
better place if people could just focus on the better things in life. Like, focus more on old couples. They've been together for who knows how long, and they're still going strong. Or about those long, tight, pick-me-up and spin-me-around hugs. If you don't like those, you have to be lying. You know, we need more genuinely kind people in this world. I don't mean you look nice today or hold the door open for you people. I mean genuinely kind people. People that will go out of their way for anything for you. And it wouldn't matter to them because they're helping you. The world would be a better place if people could just focus on the better things in life.
Sunday, the 13th of February, 1944. Dear Kitty, since Saturday, a lot has changed for me. It came about like this. I longed, and I'm still longing, but now something has happened, which has made it just a little less. To my great joy, I will be quite honest about it. Already this morning, I noticed that Peter kept looking at me all the time. Not in the ordinary way, I just can't explain it. I used to think that Peter was in love with Margot, but yesterday I suddenly had the feeling that it is not so. I made a special effort not to look at him too much, because whenever I did, he kept on looking too. And then it gave me a lovely feeling inside, but which I mustn't feel too often. I desperately want to be alone. Daddy has noticed that I'm not quite my usual self, but I really can't tell him everything. Leave me in peace, leave me alone. That's what I'd like to keep crying out to everybody. Who knows? The day may come when I'm left alone more than I would wish. Yours, Anne.
She can't run fast. She's a girl. She can't throw far. She's a girl. She can't play sports. She's a girl. She can't know anything about sports. She's a girl. She can't eat all that. She's a girl. She can't lift all that. She's a girl. She can't wear that. She's a girl. She can't go up there and speak. She's a girl. She can't be a leader. She's a girl. She can't do anything that a boy can do. She's a girl. I can run fast because I have the momentum and the belief that I can. I can throw a ball far because I train to allow my arms to have the strength to do so. I can play sports because I work hard to be the best, just like everyone else does. I can know things about sports because I am capable of watching the ESPN highlights. I can eat a lot of food because I am healthy and I plan on staying that way. I can lift a lot of weight because I am strong and willing to. I can wear whatever I want to wear because the clothes that I put onto my body are the ones that I feel the most comfortable and confident in. I can speak in front of large crowds because I am not afraid of making my thoughts known. I can be a leader because my mind is a powerful source. And I can do anything that a boy can do because I am brave, strong, creative, willing, confident, committed, powerful. And most importantly, because I'm not just a girl, but a woman.
Humanity brings peace and harmony to the world. Beethoven wrote for brotherhood, gladness, and hope unbound. Lives are vast and beautiful. Everyone finds love. Unite, my friends, unite. Unite, my friends, unite. Humanity has faith.
The world would be a better place if everything was happy and cheerful. That's what everyone says. Well, here's what I think. I don't think the world can get better. Everyone always says, let's make this world a better place. Hello? That's all we've tried to do for the past, I don't know, 100 years? We can't and never fully will get rid of the darkness that haunts everything. Look at the bright side, they say. We can make this better, they say. Guess what? We've tried. Has anything changed? No.
There are different ways to handle things, yes, but nothing will make the world a better place, really. People are still going to get sick, still going to bully other people. We can't help it. We can try, but it'll never completely disappear. There are good things in life, like the smells of fall, sunny days, family and friends. There are good things. The world would be a better place if there were no bullying, no deaths, no sicknesses, no heartbreaks, no bad. But tell me, how are we going to stop death? How are we going to stop our hearts from breaking? We can't. That's why the world can't change for the better. The world would be a better place if everyone just woke up and realized we can't change everything.
War veterans, wounded warriors, men and women who leave their hometown to go to a foreign country to make sure everything is safe back at home. You know, I just can't believe that there are people out there who actually disrespect them. They don't care about them. They don't understand what they've been going through. You know, people think that wounded warriors have to be in some sort of caste or dead to be qualified as a wounded warrior. Well, what about the mental pain they go through? What about PTSD? Does that mean anything to you? Or is it just a bunch of letters? You know, in my family, we respect our military. My great-grandfather taught thousands and thousands of U.S. naval officers how to swim. My uncle, he was a technical engineer in Iraq. He worked on the army tanks to keep us safe. You know, I don't understand why people could disrespect them. They help each other. They help our country. They keep it safe. They don't do it for the money or the fame. They do it so that they know that you're back home safe and sound with your family and that theirs is too. So how do you respect them? Do you or do you not? All I'm asking.
spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. I simply can't build up my hopes on a foundation consisting of confusion, misery, and death. I see the world gradually being turned into a wilderness. I hear the ever-approaching thunder, which will destroy us too. I can feel the sufferings of millions, and yet I look up into the heavens, and I think that it will all come all right. That this cruelty too will end, and that peace and tranquility will return again. Yours, Anne.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the storytellers and the poem readers and the monologue readers. What are the music coming up? Okay. Thank you. Next we have the step team. If the step team will come forward, please. Thank you. Our dancer Avery. Next we have our cast and actors from the annex. We cannot have a Diary of Anne Frank without our Anne Frank. And no show is complete without the tech crew. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast and crew, what is your